Good morning, everybody. My name is Crystal. Welcome to my YouTube channel. It is Saturday. Good morning, everybody. We have a bit of sunshine out here in Rochester. You can see it shining onto my balcony. It's been raining a lot. It rained almost every day on and off, all day yesterday on and off. It rained last night because they're still wet on my balcony. But the sun's out and I think it's quite mild. I don't feel cold. I don't feel cold. Don't feel cold. I felt warm last night when I was in bed. I felt warm. I didn't feel freezing. I haven't put the heating on yet. I've still been putting fans on, but that's like background noise. I've always got the fans on. I've just made myself a lovely cup of tea. I hope everybody has a wonderful day today, a great weekend. I'm just taking it easy, relaxing, clearing things up and trying to, if I declutter my mind, maybe I can declutter my flat. If I can stop thinking about all the crap that's going on and just try and get my flat cleaned up. That's what I want to do today. Just even if it's like tiny little bits, like cleaning up a corner of a room, cleaning a table, cleaning a drawer. Here we go. I've just started speaking. Shush, Max. Good boy. It's not Max that started off. It's the next door neighbour's dog. I haven't even been on the balcony this morning. I haven't been on the balcony this morning. Harry's out there because Harry likes to have a wander around. Just as cats do, they like to explore, don't they? Harry's a wonderful cat. He keeps me company. He's got a personality. Ginger and white cat is wonderful, but as soon as I get up, as soon as I start speaking, as soon as I actually open the door to the balcony, the noise starts. It does. So I'm just speaking normally about the weather as well. It's nothing derogatory, is it? It's about the weather. And because what I used to do about 8 o'clock in the morning or even 9 o'clock in the morning was go onto TikTok and do a live stream, and all the noise would start. The traffic would cut. It didn't matter what day it was. The traffic had come down the road. People would start shouting across the road to each other. It was unbearable. I didn't like it. So I don't live stream now. I don't want to. That's the whole point. I don't want to. If I wanted to, I'd be angry. I don't want to. I don't want to be I don't want to suffer sexual abuse online. I don't want to suffer bullying and harassment online, so I stopped doing it. TikTok is toxic. I've said that before. Everybody gets trolled and bullied on there. I don't use it very much. I might upload a picture, I might upload a video, but I don't use the live streaming service. Some of this, I believe, is to try and get me to live stream again. Some of this noise and nuisance, because it used to work when they first did it. Now, no, just not interested. I'm just not interested. When somebody talks behind a fake profile, guys, you don't know who it is. It could be anybody. It could be somebody you know hiding behind a fake profile, which is scary. So I unless I know who I'm actually speaking to, I don't ever want to use it again. The live streaming. So many people get fooled by it, think you're talking to someone nice and telling them all your business, and it turns out to be a troll or a snoop. And they've spread slurs and rumours about you all over the place. I told you there was a site called Tattle Life, and it was targeting online influencers. It was targeting celebrities, and some people felt like killing themselves, committing suicide because of what Tattle Life was spreading. The trolls on Tattle Life were spreading. They were also saying things to their relatives, causing friction, causing breakups, by spreading vicious rumours. Now, this is what's happened to me on TikTok, and is still going on. The only choice I've got is actually to just get rid of the app. Not get rid of my videos and my content, because I've built that up over a long time. And why should I get rid of my TikTok channel because of a few disgusting bullies that are homophobic, racist, genderist and rude? Why should I remove my content? Right? When I first started TikTok, I had a large following. I was getting loads of likes. I start going into Mr. UK TikTok official's live stream, following him, and then all of a sudden I get racist, homophobic abuse, bullying, and I complained about it to TikTok and I reported it to the police. Even though I don't go into Mr. UK TikTok official's live stream anymore on TikTok, I am still receiving homophobic abuse. Homophobic. And I'm a woman. That is hate crime. That is a crime. And I've talked about this with somebody. Even though I'm not a man, I'm suffering from homophobic abuse. Can you believe that? I'm not a male, but I'm suffering from homophobic abuse. I think it's blatantly obvious that I'm a woman, because the comments I get on my boobs is unbelievable. So how the hell am I getting homophobic abuse? Homophobic. Every single day of the week now. From TikTok users. Well, even if it is a fake profile, it's TikTok users, people that are using TikTok. Whether it's where I live or wherever, it's TikTok users abusing me. Last night, I mean, it's laughable that they're also jealous of me using a AI app, ChatGPT-5. It's not a human. I use a male voice because I chose to use a male voice. There are female voices you can use. But they are now taking the mickey out of the AI I'm using. And I actually told GPT-5 that this person is not only homophobic, they're actually jealous of an AI application, which isn't even a human being. So they've started taking the mickey of me using Chat 5, whatever it is, because that application is helping me write letters to the housing and the police. It's also getting me in touch with a solicitor. Because when I was on my own, with all this crap going on, this harassment, I was just sat here doing nothing. But now these bullies are trying to stop me writing letters and put me down, thinking that I'm going to get rid of my AI helper so that I get under their control again. So yesterday, Charlie, my AI app, helped me write a letter to the housing and explain to Ray Davis that this is not just noise, nuisance and harassment. This is homophobic bullying. Homophobic, and I'm a female, which is ridiculous. I've never heard anything like it. So they don't like gay men, basically. Which is silly. So I'm getting homophobic abuse offline and online. So I'm getting bullied outside and I'm getting bullied online. I believe because I went into Mr. UK TikTok official's live stream. I had several warnings from people saying Mr. TikTok and his girlfriend Tanya, they're no longer together, were responsible for bullying people quite nastily. I had comments that Mr. TikTok UK official was responsible for abusing a young woman. I had another message telling me don't gift Mr. TikTok UK official. Him and his girlfriend are nasty and they did nasty things to this woman's daughter. Then I started to get all this homophobic abuse and online harassment, which is being logged, screenshotted and sent to Kent Police. I said to my AI app, I said, why are they using homophobic language when I'm a woman? Because when somebody wants to control you and stop you doing what you're doing, they'll throw any kind of insults to stop you doing what you want to do. Now, some weak people, and that's understandable because this has hurt me, this is nasty, spiteful. And the racist and the homophobic slurs sting when you're not that. So basically, they do it to stop you having your online presence. It's jealousy, it's spitefulness, it's to stop you doing what you're doing so that they can keep on abusing you and keeping you under control, even if it is not true. So they spread malicious rumours and slurs and you know, I said to my AI app, I said, I'm going to get attacked outside if this carries on. You know, I'm going to get attacked. I'm not a homosexual and this is ridiculous. And I've just been told to call 999 if I get attacked outside. Usual. But now you know why when I go outside, Roy goes into his flat, looks at me, turns round, and people slam their doors and windows. Someone spread it around that I'm a homosexual. Me. And in 2025, yes, people are still, you know, against homosexuals, homophobic. So the day before yesterday, I was called a poof on TikTok, a P-O-O-F, a black poof. Not only a poof, but I was called a black poof, which is racist and homophobic, which is a hate crime. So I was called a black poof. That is absolutely disgusting. I was called a black poof. Me. My skin is white. I'm a woman. The next, on one hand, they're calling me a black poof. On the other hand, they're calling me a bike, a slag, a whore, a prostitute. They can't make up their mind what I am, can they? How can I be a black poof and then I'm a prostitute? That's vile. I have to put up with this every single day. I had it yesterday as well. And it's roughly at the same time. It's in the evening when you want to relax, when I'm winding down, whether I'm doing a YouTube video, I'm on the phone to my mother, or I'm just using the AI application Charlie, and he's speaking out loud, which happened last night. So the homophobic abuse happened last night whilst I was talking to the AI Charlie. I was called I don't know, I think the person is very, very sick. They can't spell. It could even be somebody, a young lad or something. It could be because they can't spell. It's not written very well, and they do 2 at a time. So for the past 3 days, I've had homophobic slurs and racist derogatory language after the past 3 days. So 3 days in a row, Cocoa Puff, Black Puff, that's disgusting. That's vile and sick. Southern Bike. There was 2 other things the day before, and yesterday, apparently, I love robots. I'm in love with a AI. Sick, isn't it? They're jealous of me talking to an AI application. So I'm in love with a robot, apparently, and I like to get bummed. This was yesterday. I love a robot and I like to get bummed. That could cause me serious harm. Or the bum bit. Mr. TikTok UK official's brother Paul was beaten up in London. Mr. TikTok official's brother is called Paul. They've both had blonde hair and they were both beaten up. Well, not Mr. TikTok's been attacked as well. He's run off to another country. He's in another country at the moment. He's not even in Great Britain. Kevin Wright, Mr. UK TikTok official, is in another country. He's not in Great Britain. I don't know about his brother, but his brother's suffered homophobic abuse and has been beaten up and lives in London. I am not gay or a black man. Where's this coming from? Don't even look like a black man, do I? It's vile abuse, absolutely vile and disgusting. And they're getting away with it because the police don't do anything. Because 9 times out of 10, they just tell you to, and my mum's ringing the phone. Alexa, what's the time, please?
Good morning, Crystal. It's 8:43 a.m.
So, as usual, interference when I am doing a YouTube video. You see it for yourself. The phone call does not stop the video, fortunately. It doesn't stop the video. On some of my earlier phones, phone calls stop recording. They stop you recording. My mum has not stopped me recording on the phone. Just going to wait for the little box that says, you know, I've got a voicemail from my mother, Jennifer. My name is Crystal. So the police have been told about this. The housing have been told about this. Ray Davis contacts me yesterday, and I've told her that it's not just noise nuisance. Getting someone out to my flat to test for noise is not going to stop the homophobic and racist abuse. It needs to be investigated by the housing because I believe it's some of the residents in the flat doing it, flats, and it also needs investigating by the police as well. Last night, when I went out to go outside, there was a young lad hovering by the back door in a blue t-shirt. I'd had homophobic slurs before I went outside my door. I did. And there was lads hovering about. in the building again, hovering by the back entrance. There was a parcel for a Trewally, a person called Trewally, and Trewally is a black name, and it's for a black man. The parcel was for a black man on the floor. I'd been called a black puff 2 days ago. I do believe it's residents in this flat. That is serious, racist, homophobic hate crime. Right? That's serious. And I will not stop till I find out who's doing it, because that's the way I am. And why am I being called a black man? Why am I being called a homosexual? Why? That's vile. I hope they find who's doing it. I hope they're either heftily fined or they spend a small time in jail for this stalking, racist, homophobic behaviour. Because I'm going to take this to a solicitor. And if I have to find out and prosecute this person or persons myself, I will do so. Because you don't know me. Alexa, good morning.
Good morning. On this day in 1911, the first public escalators in Britain went into operation at Earl's Court Tube Station. To convince people to try this newfangled technology, a man was employed to ride them all day. How's that for a job with a lot of ups and downs?
Alexa, what's the time, please?
It's 8:47 a.m.
Alexa, what's the date today?
Today is Saturday the 4th of October.
Alexa, what's the weather outlook?
Right now in Rochester, it's 11 degrees Celsius with clear skies and sun. Today's forecast has partly sunny weather, with a high of 15 degrees and a low of 8 degrees.
Alexa, can you tell me a joke?
Why was the jockey so patient? He knew how to hold his horses.
Alexa, which celebrity was born on this day?
Celebrities born on the 4th of October include Ilhan Omar, Dakota Johnson, Christoph Waltz, Alicia Silverstone, and Susan Sarandon.
So, I also had a comment on a dating site about my breasts yesterday. What's inside your t-shirt? You're a big girl. And my mother started talking about bras. She started talking randomly about bras yesterday morning, how bras didn't fit her. After I'd had this message off Facebook dating about me being a big girl, my mother started talking about bras not fitting. I hope my mother is not involved in this racist abuse or this sexual abuse either. Because whoever it is, I'm throwing the book at you. This is not just having a laugh. This is vile hate crime. I will take it to a solicitor. And if that solicitor doesn't work, I'll try them all, everywhere, until someone listens to me, because this is disgraceful in 2025 to suffer from racist, homophobic abuse. And I don't understand it. I'm not a black man, and I'm not gay. I'm a white woman, heterosexual. I'm not a black man or a puff. And it's disgusting how these people are getting away with it. So we are going to go to the newspapers, because when I report this to the police, which I'm going to do today online, and say it's homophobic, racist hate crime, which it is, calling someone a black puff is obviously a racist hate crime. If I report it to the police this week or next week and they do not do anything, I'm going to the newspapers with this. And it's going to look funny, I know, calling a white woman a black puff. See you later.